Thank you for the opportunity to learn more about the City of TUKWILA's Public Safety Plan. This presentation will provide you with a better understanding of how we got here, why the city is considering this plan, and the next steps. At the end of the presentation, you will also find additional resources that may be of use to you as you learn more about the Public Safety Plan. How we got here. Identifying how to fully fund fire services in TUKWILA has been an ongoing effort and included 2 lengthy processes investigating whether joining the Kent Regional Fire Authority was the best option. The City Council and Administration share the goal of having a world-class fire department in TUKWILA. At the direction of the City Council, the City concurrently engaged in a comprehensive review of city facilities, resulting in the City of TUKWILA Facilities Plan for Essential Government Services. Public safety was the top priority identified, and at the direction of the Council, the Public Safety Plan was developed to address both fire and broader public safety facilities deficiencies identified by the Facilities Committee. Now we are going to review the different public safety facilities so that you have an idea of the challenges and deficiencies of each one, as well as how service to the TUKWILA community will be improved by the new plan. Fire Station 51. Challenges and deficiencies. The fire station was built in 1973, is located on a floodplain, and is seismically unsound. Response time is lengthened by an upstairs dorm and roll-up doors in the bay. Lack of storage requires many supplies and equipment to be kept in vehicle bays. The station was originally constructed for an all-male department, and firefighters and materials are exposed to contaminants. Improved fire service with the new Fire Station 51 will ensure that the station will be operational after an earthquake or flood. Shorter response time due to the design of a modern facility, and increased training resources will equal better service. Fire Station 52. Challenges and deficiencies. The station was built in 1971 and is seismically unsound. The building footprint is too small for the services required. Lack of bay space is non-compliant with state law. Limited roof lines restrict housing of vital response vehicles. Lack of space requires the department aid supplies to be stored at Apparatus Bay, increasing potential exposure to contamination. Improved fire service with the new Fire Station 52 will ensure station will be operational after an earthquake, will maximize response time throughout the city, and makes room for housing response vehicles at Station 52. Fire Station 54. Challenges and deficiencies. The station was built in 1961 and is seismically unsound. The apparatus bay size cannot accommodate needed apparatus. It lacks operational support spaces. Originally, it was constructed to serve single-family homes, and the city is now 60% apartments. The roll-up doors lengthen response times. Improved fire service with the new Fire Station 54 will mean shorter response times due to the design of a modern facility, better storage of equipment and supplies away from bay areas, and will protect the city's investment in firefighters. Police Department. Challenges and deficiencies. The current building was built in 1978, and the department now has 70% more officers. It's unsafe for residents, staff, victims, etc. due to access issues. It has a lack of room for basic functions, including needed technology. It has an inadequate number of workstations and training facilities, and the holding area is not compliant with federal law. Suspects must be held in vehicles or require an officer present at all times in the holding facility. Improved police service with the new Justice Center would mean a modern facility with an adequate space that gets officers on the street faster, on-site evidence storage location that would reduce staff time and save money, and consolidated facility will provide needed efficiencies for staff, equipment storage, and more. Municipal Court. Challenges and deficiencies. Currently, there is no space at the court for confidential meetings with attorneys, which is not compliant with state standards. In-custody defendants must mix with general public and staff, creating security risks. On-duty police officers must lead patrol to accompany in-custody defendants to the restroom, and the court cannot expand programs that reduce future crimes. Improved municipal court service with the new Justice Center would mean space provided at the court to accommodate and protect attorney-client privileged conversations, increased security for public and staff during inmate transport, and increased capacity for diversion programs means fewer reoffenders in TUKWILA. Public Works MINKLER shops. Challenges and deficiencies. The shops were built in 1972 and designed for a staff of 15, which now houses 35 workers. It does not support modern mandated public works services. It has insufficient room for vehicles, material storage, and more. No backup power for emergencies, and is located in the floodplain and is seismically unsound. Improved city services with new consolidated public works shops would mean increased efficiency, the ability for staff to do more in one day, improved vehicle and equipment storage and security, and would ensure ability of staff to deploy faster during emergencies. Public Works George Long Shops. Challenges and deficiencies. It was built in 1965 and converted into a shops facility. The roof clearance is not sufficient to service large vehicles. It's located in the floodplain and is seismically unsound. It has insufficient air exhaust for welding and other activities, and inadequate lighting hinders services. Improved city services with the new consolidated public workshops would mean reduction in time loss and the ability for staff to do more in a day. Vehicle and equipment storage and security, and would ensure the ability for staff to deploy faster during an emergency. Here are the details of the plan. First, the city is proposing a 20-year voter-approved bond that would replace the fire department's 3 seismically unsound fire stations, guarantee funding for fire equipment, fire trucks, and other life safety apparatus for the 20-year life of the bond, ensuring that needed equipment is not subject to fluctuation in the economy, and construct a new justice center to house the TUKWILA Police Department and Municipal Court. The other component of the plan is a consolidated public workshop, which will be paid for equally from the city's existing general fund, as well as the utility fund's existing rate structure. What does this mean for a TUKWILA homeowner? For a house assessed at $250,000, the property tax increase would average $116 a year for the life of the bond. 80% of this bond would be paid by commercial property owners who pay the significant majority of TUKWILA's property taxes. Finally, a property tax bond requires that 60% of the voters who turn out on election day pass the measure. What's next? The city has held 4 open houses and continues to present to various community and civic groups about this proposed plan. In addition, the city has developed a webpage dedicated to the public safety plan. The City Council will continue its deliberations on the proposed plan throughout July, which will allow for additional public feedback and testimony at various upcoming meetings of the Council. Should they decide to put it on the ballot, they must do so by August 1st in order to meet the deadline established by the King County Elections Department. Interested in more information? There are many ways to get it. Visit the city's webpage at tukwilawa.gov/public safety plan to review videos on the different public safety facilities, as well as documents and presentations that have gone before the City Council. If you have specific questions, feel free to email publicsafetyplan@tukwilawa.gov. Staff would be happy to answer any questions you have. Interested in taking a tour of the various facilities, including the shops, police department, court, and fire stations, or a smaller combination of these buildings? Contact us at the email or phone number on the screen to schedule a guided tour. Finally, are you a member of a community group or organization that is meeting prior to August 1st and would like someone from the city to attend to talk about the plan? Email publicsafetyplan@tukwilawa.gov or call 206-433-1850 to schedule a staff member to present to your group. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Public Safety Plan. We hope that you will provide feedback and get involved as this effort moves through the Council in the coming weeks. And remember to check out the website for more information.